Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am JayLee. This is JLeesCorner. This is my review for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 9, Episode 9. This is the season finale. Okay, they got 9 episodes because of the package. Okay, but first things first, if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a whole JayBird, dun 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 dun, and all that goodness and stuff. If you watch my other videos that I recorded tonight in this onesie, y'all know the music upstairs was really loud, but now it's silent. Amen. Okay, center yourself. Okay. Anyway. Do not forget to like, comment, and share this video. Hit the share button and share it on your Twitter, okay? On your Facebook or whatever. Do that, please, and thank you. You can also follow me on IG and or Twitter at J_Lees_Corner and stuff, okay? Y'all know the link to my social media stuff is all down in the description box below each video. Let's just get it started. So we see the episode starts off with the news of the package. The package is out. It's being reported in Atlanta. Like, yeah, it's cases here, cases there, cases everywhere. And so we see the cast at home recording on their phones about, yeah, it's starting to happen. What's going on? Now, this is the beginning stages of it when no one really knew the details of it and how bad it was going to get. This is when people still not taking it serious or just wondering should they take it serious if it can affect them and all those things. Okay, how we gonna work, what's gonna happen if we have to shut down, I'm saying, what happens, they put us on lockdown, all these things and stuff. And so we see that's how the episode starts off. We then see the episode itself. We see Sierra, at her salon. Akbar come by, whatever, want to get her wig redone, but I'm like, that was a fake scene. We're going to let that be. It was funny to see Sierra trying to spray Akbar down with Lysol. And Akbar, girl, don't spray me down. Girl, I ain't got no package or whatever. So then they just chit-chatting or whatever. Sierra brings up how, girl, I'm so mad at BK and all that foolishness that went down at my daughter party, whatever. And sometimes the foolishness with BK makes me miss my baby daddy, my ex-husband shooter. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I never tried to work on our marriage after I found out that he was consistently cheating on me. Girl, how is you dealing with one cheating fool making you want to go back to another cheating fool? Both BK and Shooter are both cheating fools. I mean, completely cheating fools. I think the only difference is BK is less of a, I'm gonna fuck your friends than Shooter is. Where Shooter was banging your assistant at your job. Well, at least, BK was messing with somebody, that was like 2 steps away from you. I mean, come on now, you ain't got, your options is either BK or Shooter. Girl, your face is not plastic enough to want to keep recycling exes, okay? Anyway, we then see Akbar bring up how, I've been sacrificing, spending time with my kids, and out of my 5 kids, I only had, one with me, whatever, and I'm tired of, I had a record deal on the line, but they stalling me out or whatever, so I don't know what's going on with that. Now I ain't got no record deal, and it's frustrating seeing people who I feel like is, I'm more talented than them, and they out here getting more shine than me. How you worry about somebody else getting more shine than you? I always say as a YouTuber, we sometimes can feel like, well, dang, so-and-so got 18,000 views, I got 2,000. And now I'm like, well, you know what? I also look at people who have, it's a guy I watch on YouTube who has like 4 million followers, but his videos sometimes only be at like hundreds of thousands of views. I'm like, everybody's doing better than somebody, and everybody is their own best competition. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. Okay, do what you can do. Okay, do what you can do. That's how I feel about myself, my success on YouTube. And Akbar seems to be just consumed with other people's success, other people's what they doing. That's why you ain't nowhere. Okay, that's why your stock not rising, girl. Anyway, So Sierra bring up, I heard about that stuff that happened with you and Skin Tone Keisha, you know what I'm saying, at the little radio station or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I've heard Joe music, I've heard her music, I like both y'all music, whatever. See, Sierra, that's why you always in some shit, that's why you always involved in some book, because you like everybody. You can't do that. You need to pick a side. You should pick a side. She ain't gotta pick no goddamn side. Bitch, y'all both artists. She like both y'all music. And I like how Sierra said, look, I don't have to have beef with everyone that you don't like. That ain't how we go with it. You need to be focused on your own success and train yourself to leave the bullshit alone. Okay, and if you go to Spice Party, I need you to promise me that you would not be involved in the mess of it all. I promise I'm not gonna try to be involved in the mess. Lies she tell, okay? We then see Skin Tone Keisha's at home or whatever. Now she around the house fussing at Coca-Cola because he using all the snacks, eating up all the snacks at night at the house. He got all the little honey buns, all the little cakes and snacks and shit. And she mad like, what you ain't eating no real food? What you all the snacks for? I'm like, first of all, put your wig on. I'm like, she came down with a straight ball cap on, but I digress. Now she brings up how, you know what I'm saying, Akbar is always, starting shit or whatever. And now Akbar has in her head that anybody, no, that she keep coming for anybody who has a name for themselves while Akbar still trying to make a name for herself, and she don't like it. You know what I'm saying? She's always coming after somebody who's like above her or doing better than her because she ain't got nothing else to do or whatever. And Coca-Cola bring up how, you know what I'm saying, look, Akbar got some deep down issues, deep down in her gut, deep down in her soul. It's something wrong with her. She's a little bit crazy, whatever. So leave her be. Okay, just leave her be. Skin Tone say, look, if somebody stepped to me wrong, I'm step right. I mean, I would have said if somebody stepped to me left, I'm gonna go right. But I mean, to each his own. Now we do see Spice is having a little makeup party, little wig line party. She is starting her own makeup and wig line. I said, Spice? I mean, okay. You know what I'm saying? The eyeshadow palette was cute because it was an eyeshadow palette that was like it was like a keyboard. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, that's cute. And I think like the lipsticks or the brushes or whatever was inside like a microphone. Okay, that's cute. But we're gonna let that be. So Spice brings up how, okay, because of the package, that her party for this was smaller than she wanted, you know what I'm saying? But she had to make sure that people would say, I'm like, y'all all hanging out as if there's no package going around, but I'm gonna leave that be. So Spice also bring up how she gonna perform one of her songs at said party. Now, who was there? It was Kilolo was there, Alexis was there, Carly Red was there, Mimi was there. We see Akbar was there. It was people there, okay? It was people there. So when Kinono was there, whatever, and she selects and they kind of say, oh, hey, I know of you too. Kinono didn't say, how, yeah, I know you because, Fetty Wap told me a lot about you when we was dating, we was messing around or whatever, we was kicking it. And Lexa say a lot of people like to bring up Fetty Wap and how they were dating or whatever to try to get up on her skin. It's like, you know what, Fetty fucked all kinds of people. Like, he was always with some chicks, so that don't even get up under my skin. So even saying, do you, boo, do you, whatever. I'm like, yes, please play Kino No Dust. Play Kino No Some Dust. Anyway, Cardi then say, yeah, because Mo told me things about Alexis too. I'm like, Carly, just stop. So Cardi then say, I'm upset with Alexis, and I don't like Alexis because she was on here saying how, Mo tried to give her the same ring he gave me, and my daughter helped him pick that ring. I mean, he may have helped you pick that ring or whatever. I don't know. But saying at the end of the day, that don't mean he didn't give it to Alexis. And who cares? You're not even with that girl. I don't get how people who say how bad a man was then get upset when he's doing bad things or he was maybe lying to somebody else. He was bad to you. Why do you care? Why? For what? For gay. Anyway, so when they talking a little bit, Alexis within the conversation was talking about when she was trafficked. And it was Mimi asking her, like, how you doing about that or whatever. I heard about it, blah, 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 blah. Cardi then bring up, well, Mo told me that he knew you at 15 and he knew you at 16 years. That's when y'all was messing around or whatever. And you weren't, really trafficked. You was just loose. Okay, you was just out in these streets having fun or whatever. Basically implying that Alexis is lying and she was just a little fast tail girl. Carly to be the age that because Carly is somebody's grandmama, okay? For Carly to be the age she is, to come for Alexis and on that topic is very, very disheartening. And as a woman, why do that? Why try to discredit Alexis based on some bullshit Mo said when you done told us that Mo was a whole liar? I never get when women say, oh, he's a whole liar, but you want to hold on to these one and two things that you want to use against somebody else for some bullshit. Carly, you ain't shit. Okay, anyway, me like that's not fair to do that. Like, why would you even, what I'm saying, try to play her like that? And my thing is, if Mo told you that he was messing around with Alexa when she was 15, 16 years old, then Mo was a pedophile. For Mo to say that he was messing with Alexis at 15 or 16, and we know Mo was older than Alexis. Mo was your age, okay? With his age old, okay? And if he was age old, mess with young little Alexis, he's nasty. He's nasty, okay? And my thing is, I don't think it's right to question what that girl seen happen to her. That's her truth, leave it be. And ain't nobody here to dispute it, so leave it be or whatever. Anyway, Shekinah come in because Shekinah see how Alexis is upset. Alexis is crying, you know what I'm saying? And Shekinah like, I don't get why Carly is picking up with Alexis, you know what I'm saying, know how old she is. I say, because Carly is old. So outside, Alexis is crying, and now Spice's like, well, what's wrong? And you can tell Alexis isn't lying simply because of the way she reacts when people question her about it. She's like, people don't get what I went through, how hard it was for me. You know what I'm saying? People don't get it. And I think sometimes people think, oh, if people don't get that people don't get that trafficking isn't as simple as somebody's in a cage and being held down or being forced. Sometimes it's as simple as you go to somebody's house and everybody there and everybody doing it. And it's the same girl doing it. And you assume they just doing it. You don't know they're being forced to do it. That's the point. That's the point that Alexa was making, that people see it as this one thing, and sometimes that isn't what it is. Sometimes people are being forced to do it and you just don't know. Okay, but I digress. But Spice say, it was wrong for Carly to do that or whatever, and she'll talk to Carly. Honey, Ayanla and Jesus and Oprah needs to talk to Carly, okay? Because she gets my goddamn nerves. So Cardi then is messy, okay, as she come back in or whatever. Cardi then is trying to introduce Shekinah to Akbar, knowing that Shekinah and Akbar don't rock with each other, because Akbar, for some strange reason, in 2020, is still upset with Shekinah about some dude they both dealt with back in the 90s. Don't know why, don't care, okay? Anyway, so Akbar say, I don't fuck with her. And I don't fuck with you either, bitch. I'm saying, you out here selling your cooch. Eating cooch, selling cooch. I said, well, she was eating cooch and selling cooch? Okay. Anyway, at this point in time, Akbar and Shekinah is now fussing back and forth because they both don't rock with each other. And I feel like this is Cardi's fault. Cardi did not have to do anything to say, hey, Akbar, this is Shekinah. Shekinah, they know each other. You are aware of that, but I digress, okay? So as they are arguing, fussing back and forth, Akbar then tosses a drink on Shekinah. So now it's a bit of a scuffle, okay? It's a bit of a scuffle and a tussle, okay? And so security comes in and has them both separate head. But Shekinah's like, I got too much to lose. We fight with this bitch. I agree. Shekinah don't have no reason to be on the show. But I'm not going to act as if Shekinah don't have her own platform or her own brand of, with her being a hairstylist or whatever. I'm going to give her just due. So I do feel like Shekinah has more of a brand to lose than Akbar does. And Akbar has a tendency to want to fight people who is on some kind of higher level, whether it's one step or two steps above her. She's pissed off about it or whatever. So at this point in time, Shekinah's pissed off. You know what I'm saying? Carl, like, y'all up here acting crazy. Y'all made me have to take off my $15,000 coat. Girl, bye. Your edges let us know that coat is not worth $15,000. Your edges look like 2 lot of holes. Like, Carly's edges are really cheap and crunchy. And I feel like if you have a $15,000 coat, your edges would not be so crunch. Okay, crunch berries. But I digress. Anyway, we see Carly talking about how Akbar is a bully. That's crazy, because just as much as Akbar is a bully, you're messy. You started it, Carly. Leave your ass at home sometime and stop starting bullshit. So Shekinah is then upset because security then escorts her out the building. And she's like, she tossed a drink on me while I'm being escorted out. I think it's because you don't have no storyline. I'm not saying that's right, but that's the reason. And because production knew that, Skin Tone Keisha was on her way. So as, she kind of outside. I'm mad. That bitch. Oh Lord Jesus, fix it. She going off whatever. Skin Tone Keisha and Tokyo pulls up to the party. Okay, they put up whatever. Like what happened? Shikana tells us what happened. So because Shikana's on 10, you now have Tokyo and Skin Tone Keisha on 10. Okay, because again, Akbar in there, fucking with people or whatever. So, Shikana brings up too high. She be beef with people who better than her. We know that, okay? Now, on the inside, Spice is upset. Akbar, you promised me that you would not cause no bullshit. Like, calm the fuck down. Okay, all right. I'm going to chill out. I'm going to do this. And I'm like, please do. Please do. Now, we then see Skin Tone, Keisha, and Tokyo walk in. And when they do that, Akbar then say, okay, I see people here I don't fuck with. And my inside voice told me to handle them before they can handle me. So she's already amping up to fight. So now everybody in the same room. Everybody in the same room or whatever, okay? Now you see light skin Keisha's right there, you know what I'm saying? Wig on tight and everything. Sipping her little drink or whatever. And she's looking at Akbar or whatever, okay? So that's her little face looking at Akbar, okay? We're going to leave that there. Now, this is how they were sitting across from one another, okay? As we see light skin Keisha right there, or Skin Tone Keisha. I don't like saying light skin. Is right there. We see Akbar sitting on the seat or whatever. We see it's calm, okay? It's real cool, okay? It's real cool or whatever. And we went from that to, it's like, okay, what's going on? Who don't like who? What's going on? You see Alexis holding her hands up saying, hold on, wait a minute, let me put some boom in it. And let's not be up here fussing and arguing stuff. Let's get things figured out, okay? So you see Alexis trying to, say, let's calm down. We have that. And then we have Akbar like a raging bull coming at the Skin Tone Keisha, whatever. Now you also see Tokyo right down the side trying to get her foot up to kick Akbar. Okay, we see that, and we also know that Tokyo swung on Akbar and got her one good time before she could get to Skin Tone Keisha. Okay, Akbar is not quick enough, if you ask me, because you had ample time to get to Keisha and really did not, but I digress. And Tokyo is me. I'm that friend where if I see you come for my friend, I'm gonna beat that ass, okay? If you're on the way, I'm right here. I'm stopping you, okay? Head-on collision, okay? Anyway, so we then see, again, it's a scuffle. Okay, we have security trying to wrangle Akbar, Skin Tone Keisha, and Tokyo. Okay, trying to get them all separate or whatever. So they end up getting Skin Tone and Tokyo outside. Both Tokyo and Skin Tone, like, what? Guess what? Security, guess what? Y'all can't save that bitch. Y'all can't save Akbar in these streets. And I'm like, that's true. Akbar may act bad in these scenes, but you can't be saved by security in these Atlanta streets or whatever. So everybody on the inside is mad at Akbar for causing the fight or whatever. You see Shikana, Tokyo, Skin Tone Keisha on the outside, you know what I'm saying, being like, we gonna get her. Where she at? We gonna get her. Now on the inside, we see Alexis did not try to help Akbar because she said, Akbar told me I was wrong for going to Rashida's event and trying to get buck with Carly, so she can't then come here and try to get buck with everybody. So she's in the wrong, and I can't condone that. So Spice not pissed off again because again, what's going on at my event? I asked you not to fight, and then you just wholeheartedly attack somebody at my event for the second time. First you attack Shikana. Now you just attacked brown girl. Skin Tone Keisha. So when Spice is standing there and you see Akbar trying to explain what happened, Spice is pissed. Spice then swings on Akbar out of frustration. You keep fucking up my event. I've worked hard to get to where I am. I've worked hard. Now you can't understand Spice when she pissed and she talking, because she goes in between, regular English and Jamaican or whatever. Her Jamaican accent gets really thick or whatever. You don't know what she's saying. I heard her say, I work hard, this is my business or whatever, and I'm trying to do this and this and this, and you ruining shit, is what she basically said or whatever. But again, Spice tagged that ass at least once in the face. But again, security separates them and everything. They take Akbar upstairs to get her out the building, and it sounded like she threw something over the balcony, because you're seeing people kind of get out the way. So she did something, I don't know what, but they take her upstairs trying to get her away because everyone is now after Akbar. Okay, everybody want that ass. It was kind of crazy. So we then see they outside. Okay, Alexa's outside now too. We see Skin Tone getting in her car. We see Tokyo getting in the car too. And you then hear security say, she's going for Akbar. She's going for Akbar. So we then see that Skin Tone Keisha then pulled off to try to drive around to wherever Akbar is at. Now we couldn't see much because we see the security and the camera crew was running to get to where they were. It was down the street somewhere, whatever. And when they pull up, all you can see is you see Tokyo running up, okay, trying to get to them or whatever, and security kind of pushed her back. Now it looks like Tokyo was big enough that she pushed the car to move. I think the car right there moved himself because Tokyo hit the car. I don't think Tokyo just moved the car herself. Don't do that to her. But we see on the car, we see Alexis standing there trying to break up something. We see Akbar on the car. We also see Skin Tone Keisha on the car, and it looks like Akbar was pulling her wig off. You can't really see what was happening because again the cameras wasn't there, whatever, and angles were bad. I mean, it was really, really bad. But I think they gonna get that ass eventually, okay? And then we see, so that was the end of that or whatever. Now we do see, who was it? Mimi and Carly and Spice, saying how they were upset at what, Akbar did or whatever, and how it's always crazy she's doing things or whatever. And, they don't think, she's gonna be around that much around stuff, because now she's gonna be beefed out with everybody. Akbar don't need to come back next season. One, Akbar not even properly using this platform to do music. You keep fighting with people, and she really fights with people, and she'll say I don't like how people get more shine who I think isn't talented. Well, stop worrying about them, dummy. Anyway, so we then see the next scene. Kirk, what was it? Kirk shooting and Scrappy. Okay, KK. Is that Scrappy and Rashida's? No. At Kirk and Rashida's, Frost Bistro, chatting and shit and whatever shit and chatting. And Kirk brings up how, the package is now shut even more things down or whatever, and how that can affect their business or whatever, because they still in debt for the restaurant because it just opened. And that isn't a dig to them. People have to realize that when you buy a property, get it all fixed up, and you open it, you are in debt for the first 6 months to a year. You're playing catch up to whatever. That's why most restaurants don't last that long, because if you don't make a profit within the first year, you're just continually in debt. So when he said how they still in debt for the restaurant, that's what he meant. We just spent all this money opening it, and we're trying to recoup that money. And if we shut down, we can't recoup that money. So he brings that up, whatever. Shooter brings up the bullshit between him, Cheyenne, and Kilolo or whatever. We see Scrappy talking about how Bambi's pregnant again, and how the little son Braylon be looking for Scrap boo for milk, and I ain't got no milk in my titty or whatever. And Kirk say, oh, well, get the little the little titty nipple thing, or the men gonna put it on, and you put a bottle in, or you put milk in it, and it's the kid can get milk from dad too. He said, nah, I ain't gonna do that. We're gonna just wait for Bambi titties to work. Anyway, so as they're having this conversation or whatever, we then see somebody coming hey, wait a minute, everybody, can I get everybody in here? Producer, security, can get everybody up in here, whatever. It was a director. And he then brings about, well, because of COVID-19, everything, we just got the notification that we had to shut everything down. Okay, production had to be shut down. I'm like, oh my God, are you for real? He's yeah, we did see producers going to Spice, going to Sierra, going to Brown Skin Keisha, telling them how stuff is shut down and whatnot. So and they was doing like their green screens and everything. And Kirk, how we gonna pay our bills? How we gonna get paid? You know what I'm saying? This gonna fuck us up. And excuse me, I do think again, Kurt meant that from the standpoint of if we have to close down our main sources of income, which is restaurants, clothing stores, like it's gonna really mess us up. I was like, So we then kind of see each person, we see Kirk and Rashida saying how, they had to, it fully affected them because they had to close down both their clothing stores for press. They had to close down the bistro. And so that's how they kind of make their money, whatever. We see Jock, who was not working from home, doing his radio show and everything, so he's from home now. We see he and Kendra talking about how they had to make the realization that they can't have their wedding in April. We see Spice out with her kids shopping, with masks on and everything at the grocery store, and the shelves are empty. We see Tokyo like, I'm tired. I'm fed up of being stuck at home, eating my food, gaining my weight back. I'm just tired. We see Akbar saying how she's depressed because she at home too, and how she not ready to, have to be able to homeschool her kid. Anyway, we then see BK, who is, crying in the car because his uncle died from it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's so sad. It was so sad. And we just see all the cast members, at home doing stuff or whatever. And I feel like, truthfully, y'all could have took the show in that direction. Like, make it really be real life. You know what I'm saying? I think if you, in Atlanta, not even all the way shut down. It's open back up now. I don't get why they couldn't say, let's have the cast record their lives on their phones or on a camera, and then we can edit that shit together and then see what it be. Because that's, I think that's a way to carry the show on if you still want people to be paid. Now, I feel like, we ain't got to pay nobody, we don't do no show, but we shall see. But anyway, we know as of now, all production on Love and Hip Hop franchise has been shut down temporarily because of the package. And we will see what happens soon. So yeah, there's no reunion because again, it was in the middle of the show. They're not doing anything virtually. They're not doing anything on Zoom or any videos, whatever. It's just we have to wait until they do whatever else. So I don't know. Anyway, that was the whole episode. I will talk to y'all next time. Do not forget to like, comment, and share this video. To follow me on IG and on Twitter at J_Lees_Corner. And until next time, people, peace.